Manny, it's time. At this time, if anyone would like to say any final words, you can go ahead and drop that down in the comment section below. I have written something for Manny here that I'm going to go ahead and read aloud. Once upon a time, you were loved by all Miami fans, but that time quickly came to an end. You tried your best to bring back the swagger, but that FSU loss was the final dagger that crumbled your career like a graham cracker. What's going on, Miami Hurricanes fans? What a day! What a day! This Monday has been one of the best Mondays I've had in a long time. Yes, it is officially official that Manny Diaz has been fired as the head coach of the Miami Hurricanes. Now, we have a whole lot to talk about. And we're going to dive straight into it. I did want to make it known really quick that the little skit I did at the beginning of the video was just for fun. I realize there are going to be people that will be butthurt by it and people that will be upset. But you know what I say to that? Too bad. So yes, Manny Diaz was officially fired today on December 6, 2021 and is no longer the Miami Hurricanes head coach. Now, I'm going to go ahead and put it out there that I know, okay, before you jump in the comment section, I know that Mario Cristobal has already replaced him. And yes, that is also official. But the deal is, I was out in town today and was not able to make this video as soon as the news broke. So now both things have happened and I want to keep them as two separate videos. And the reason being is because these are two very big things and I don't want to have to break down both of them in the comment section. I want to try to keep this one about Manny Diaz and his departure and him being fired, and then we can start to talk about Cristobal a little, but I'm going to immediately post another video after this one welcoming Mario Cristobal. So, there's a lot of division here with this. I was trying to think of the right word to say. Even amongst Miami fans, you would actually think that most Canes fans are on board with this. But the biggest thing that's dividing everyone is how the University of Miami handled this. So, we were actively searching for a replacement head coach while we still had a head coach. So we didn't fire Manny Diaz first before we pursued Mario Cristobal. And apparently he knew this and his staff knew this. And there were a lot of fans who did not like the way we approached it. And I can tell you who definitely didn't like the way we approached it. Just other sports media sites in general. They took this opportunity to just dog and trash our program and to try to make us look as bad as possible. And in my opinion, it was to try to scare away any potential big-time hires, especially Mario Cristobal. Now, I'm not saying that the way the University of Miami handled this was necessarily classy, and I'm not backing them up and saying that it was the right or wrong thing to do. But what I am saying is that we are making moves to put our program back to being great again. Well, obviously, we're not there yet because this is just the beginning. But we were at a point, guys, to where we were fed up. And we had decided, the people at the top, a lot of the boosters and other various people, and fans included, us, we had decided that enough was enough. We are tired of being mediocre. And we didn't care what it took to steer this ship back in the right direction. So if it meant searching for another coach while we still had a head coach, we didn't care. Here's the thing, guys. What's one of the things that Miami is known for? We're known for setting the standard and doing things different. We don't care how everyone else does it. We do it our way on our time. And it is what it is. You can hate it or you can love it. It doesn't matter because that's what we're going to do. And in this scenario, that's exactly what we did. We didn't care that ESPN was bashing us. We didn't care that all these reporters from all these various different sites were saying that's so scummy and trashy the way Miami handled this whole thing. We don't care. Do you know what we care about? We care about winning national championships. And that is what we are trying to do by making these moves. Basically, we got fed up. We were tired of it, and we didn't care, guys, whose feelings we hurt. This is a business. It's cutthroat. And if you think that these kinds of things don't happen behind the scenes at other places, they definitely do. It's just very public when it comes to Miami due to leaks and places just trying to make us look bad. But I would like to really quick mention the statement that Manny Diaz put out, because this just came out like 15 minutes ago before I started recording this. And I have to say, Manny, I think, is not too happy about this. Just listen closely to what he has to say. I'm going to put it up on the screen. I am disappointed in the university's decision and the manner in which this played out over the last few weeks. The uncertainty impacted our team, our staff, and their families. These are real people that gave everything to this program. For them, I hurt. Our players have proven their resiliency, though, so I know they will regroup and move forward with class, toughness, and unity. That is who they are. That is what we're about. I am thankful I had the honor to lead these young men and will cherish every minute of our time together. I leave very proud of what we were building and the fight we brought every week. Through significant injuries and adversity, this team never quit and is poised to do special things on the field and beyond. The 2021 season presented unique challenges early and often, but the team repeatedly responded. Our young talent got valuable playing time and experienced significant growth, setting the stage for a breakout 2022 season. Our team's resolve is evidence of a genuine belief in what we were building and, perhaps more importantly, how we were doing it. I'm incredibly grateful to the dedicated group of loyal supporters and have been steadfastly behind the program. To our incredible staff who embraced every challenge without blinking, thank you. With the foundation in place and the new resources being introduced, I have no doubt that the future is bright for this program. Most importantly, to each and every player who gave their all for this program over the last 3 years, I love you and will always support you in every way possible. Go Canes, former head coach Manny Diaz. So Manny Diaz took this opportunity to throw a little shade. And to be honest, I don't necessarily blame the guy. And I'm going to be straight up and honest, I never doubted his love for the University of Miami. I know that Manny truly does bleed orange and green. He does. He loves this football team, and he loved the players, and he really actually did, guys, give it his all. The issue here is that his all is just not enough when it comes to our standards. It's interesting to me that he kind of threw in there like he's going to be partially responsible for what happens in the future, which that does kind of irk me a little bit. I understand because he's saying, his recruits coming in and yada yada and all these different things, but I don't necessarily agree with that part. He can say whatever he wants to say. But overall, Manny did handle the whole situation with class. I'll give him a pat on the back for that. He could have been pitching a fit. He could have went to social media and riled everything up and stirred the pot. And he chose to not do that. He actually recruited pretty much up until the day of, until we contacted him and said, all right, it's over. So, I don't hate the guy. It's nothing like that. I'm just tired of being mediocre. And we finally dropped the bag. We finally decided to spend that big boy money and bring in a crazy staff. And it's just getting started. Once again, I'm literally about to do another video about Mario Cristobal. But guys, I thought I was going to be up here jumping and dancing and going crazy. And you have no idea how excited I am. Truly, I am. But in a way, we already saw this coming. I was going to post up comments of people who guaranteed me that Manny Diaz would not be fired. You guys were here. Remember during the live hangouts for the final 2 regular season games? Do you guys remember those when people literally came at me sideways in the live chat and said, Coop, Manny's getting retained. Coop, there is no way they're getting rid of Manny Diaz. And I kept saying it doesn't make sense for them to retain him. If you're bringing in a new athletic director, there is no way they're keeping Manny. And I went and looked for those comments, and guess what? They're gone. At least 90% of them. 90% of those comments have disappeared. They're no longer on my channel, so I don't know where those people or those comments went. But you guys are more than welcome to come back in here and talk some. It's okay. I'm not going to be mad at you. This is what made sense. For everyone who was on board with me saying that they were going to fire Manny Diaz, it was just common sense, guys. You had to lay everything out and put 2 and 2 together and use your brain, and it would make perfect sense as to why they would get rid of Manny, and they decided to actually do so. So we've dropped the bag on Mario Cristobal. I've heard that he pretty much has unlimited resources. Whatever he wants, we're at his beck and call. Whatever he needs, we'll get it for him. And there's going to be some other big-time changes coming up. We're still waiting at this very moment for Radakovich to put pen to paper, which is interesting because, I said, though, we do things the way that we want to do them. We set the standard. We break the mold. And typically, the AD would be on board first. Then you would hire the head coach. But we went ahead and looked for a head coach while we still had a head coach, then canned Manny, then hired Cristobal, and then he's going to meet with Radakovich, and they're going to go from there. And last I also heard, Cristobal has already been making phone calls to recruits. So it is going to get crazy. I'm warning you guys. This is a serious warning. The media is going to come for us. Fans of opposing teams are going to loathe us. They're going to rip us up 24/7 from now until the season starts because they are super jealous. Just being honest. They are, because we're in the process of building an elite staff and trying to work our way back to the top. And this is a step, in my opinion, this is a step in the right direction. We have a long way to go, and it is going to take some time. It is. We are literally, guys, in a full rebuild. You have to understand that. I'm not making excuses or anything like that. I'm just saying it is going to take a little bit of time. But I'm super hyped. I'm so excited. No more Manny. No more Manny in the background. Oh, man. Christmas came early for Miami Hurricanes fans. Man, I got to stand up for the outro. Just let me know. Leave your words down in the comment section. Anything you want about Manny, you can thank him if you want. I thanked him. Thank you for your service, Manny, for everything that you did while you were here. You tried. You tried, bro. You did. And you're a nice dude. you're just not a good fit for the head coach of the Miami Hurricanes. Remember, though, guys, we're all one big happy college football family, but at the end of the day, I gotta say, it's always better when you get to rep the U. Coach Coop, peace out. Let's go! No more Manny, baby!